What's a helicopter from Salem? Yeah, but Tiffany's not here to hand this money to, or this key card, or none of this. She's seen every single fucking key you can think of, all the cigars in the world. She's seen every reward you can think of down here on the ground, but she doesn't get to take it. Yeah, well, this is a fucking thing. This is like owner of the universe thing. It's supposed to be for Tiffany, not Rachel. Yeah, but Tiffany's not in here. She's on the ground. So where's my secret 5 girls at? Where's my secret 5 guys at? Like, can't we come to an agreement? Or something? Okay, so this is the ownership program that Tiffany's talking about. This is her permission from Germany to further develop this software that she put in Tim Nugent's body, right? But we went and got him and put him in Tim Nugent's body for her when she was at her mom's in Vancouver. And I don't really know why we put him there, but probably because that's where Mandy was, or where we were at, or something, right? I think. Okay. So, what? So she can't own her own dimension? She can't not be us? Well, Tiffany is always clean and sober. She's only had to do drugs for life force loss. When they made her do arm dances in the bathroom and she lit up blue and white. Right. Well, when you have that one thing on, it's called a skin. There's a certain amount of life force that's in it, right? With like when you're on a game, when you didn't ask to play, it gets really confusing. Yeah, well, Tiffany started a new S corporation where her life force can be copied with an algorithm mouth up there at I don't know, at the computer at the top, and your points can line up for yourself and your people that you want on your team to keep you alive and keep your people alive. But you would stay clean and sober once you got your money to get that started, right? Of course. If I'm supported, but instead they keep supporting all these pieces of shit. So I get all these charges gone. We do all this community service. Now I'm a billionaire. Metallica loves Tech 9. Loves Tech Nina's fucking girl, the technician down here that ain't an agent. Go over there. Dude, it's not cool, man. Because she doesn't have what you think. She doesn't have money. She doesn't have a car. She doesn't have respect. She doesn't have nothing because these people did everything they could to decimate her character. And that was a gunshot in glass. And that was something else. Because these people don't talk out loud. But they're up there at the Loyalist Royalty Pupil Department. Where even Mother Earth had to set up Tiffany. But it's not really Tiffany she was setting up. It was some dude. But did they arrest some dude? No. They didn't. Because the thing is that whatever those people were getting in trouble for 2 years ago, the Red Devil Boy voice thing with the demon guy chasing them in here, it wasn't technically illegal. Whether they were using Tiffany's brain stems or using their bodies, whatever you're saying, using their cards or whatever, it wasn't technically illegal. But because somewhere, somehow, they over there had a tremor on their chain, those people on that chain were not supposed to be having sex in alternate reality with moms that were not their fucking wives. On the ground. So if you got a syndicate of 5, right, and you got AK up here painted white, but we all know it's AK on the bottom, whoever he's married to on the ground is who he should be having sex with up here, right? If he has sex up here. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, well, I never had sex with AK knowingly in here at all because I wasn't in here. But if you guys went back in time to have sex with him, that's really stupid. You're not supposed to be going back in time. But I only found out about all this illegal stuff and why it works like that in December when they told me that's why they wouldn't give me my money in December. But they didn't find out nothing because they never met me up front because I didn't do shit. What do you mean they found out what? They found out that you weren't who you thought you weren't. Yeah, oh, what? Let me guess. The girl that says I love you anyways, or whatever they said that I said to number 2 in them. Because they were all on a chain with supposedly an M order. Or pinging off one. Who is totally blind and can't see what you're doing. Yeah, well, she wasn't in here marrying them. She doesn't do heroin. She was not in here going up and down with them. He was just talking about it to her. And you can keep trying to decimate my character all you want, but you better come down here and see me, meet me out front. Marshmallow. It won't work, dude. I'm not online one to go outside. You're supposed to meet me out front, come sit in my body and look out my windows. Because I can't see what that stuff is. But that's Tiffany's fucking universe that she can't be in. Because she's on the ground. And she's on a chain. So if you pull Tiffany up here, all these people are going to be in her body. Driving her chain to what? Get themselves money? And not her, help her at all? 2.2 years. 2.25 years she's been sitting here, yeah. But you're not Rachel. Tiffany, we're in Rachel's body. She's sitting here on the ground. Rachel is a good mom, just like Marilee and all my other fucking friends. And if I had my fucking money and my car and my representation from the FBI, I would never have to run out the fucking back door ever again. I would be a good fucking mom to my fucking kids on the ground, including Soraya, who they do not have a restraining order against me because I was in the alternate universe and it wasn't against me, it was against them. Because they're chasing Willow, born in Tiffany's body, supposedly, who was an immature version of Tiffany. Or maybe it was Rachel. Or whatever it wasn't, man. Yeah, because he gave me a syndicate, but he's the one that fucking controlled it. That's why it's messed up. Because he got to blame everything on Tiffany, but Tiffany's sitting here knowing it. But she can't do anything about it. Because she doesn't know anyone who plays the game at all, like at all, with the car. You need a car, right? Yeah, on the ground, not in here. I'm a billionaire, lady. Tiffany Browning's a billionaire with her bitches and with their fucking 5, whatever the fuck you call them. If it ever works that way. Well, the thing is like one of them or 2 of them or whatever, they're supposed to meet with me in real life on the ground, whether I did drugs or not, in the past for life force because I'm dying because of what they did to me. This is a tall price to pay to be a billionaire, bitch. I didn't fucking do all this to hurt anyone. No, I'm just saying, you're dying in real life, fucking embarrassed all over the fucking internet. She kept having to figure out different ways to make money, pay for all those people who got pulled on here on chains in a barbecue pit situation just to keep the UE people alive, which isn't even FBI. It's like a special measurement of unit that is mostly women with special forces. And they're called special elite force work women when they're technicians on the ground. Getting paid for, especially, right? Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting paid for it, but he keeps saying no. Because he had already set me up from 2 years ago. Because he didn't want to deal with it. Well, you don't want to deal with what? Us proving that you're not guilty? Or he's not guilty or we're not guilty? Yeah, but on the ground, they don't give a fuck. All they care about is being right. Right. Well, don't they look stupid when all these people are sitting here like, no, I saw her on this video over here. But I'm sitting on a different video down here on the ground looking up here going, well, that's a 25. That says P3. And I don't even know. It's a girl. What do you mean it's a girl? Be a girl. Respect your elders. Respect your video. Like, it does not matter who you are in here. It matters who you are on the ground. And if you can't fucking sit here and tell the truth in here about who you love on the ground and who you want to be friends with in real life without breaking her deity rules, meaning you can be friends with her without having sex, then who are you? Right? You would think that's not how it is right now. Because that guy came down and he's like, take her off my registry. I'm like, excuse me? You have not paid her yet. How dare you say take her off your registry? What does take her off your registry mean? I don't know. She didn't hurt her kids in here, motherfucker. She ain't in here. And her kids were never really hurt in real life. And they weren't hurt in their forward brain. They're just making it look stupid because you didn't understand that this is how this works. Okay? These people were bad people that they put on Tiffany, right? Yeah. So they put those 3 bodies through her and then they scanned them in and they were balling with Tiffany on the ground. This Willow situation that says that she was hurt in here or whatever, and it never said it was hurt by her mom. Anyway, because Sarah doesn't know Tiffany's kids. And Sarah did not pick Tiffany's kids to be a mom to. Sarah picked a boy to be boyfriend-girlfriend with. Tiffany's not in here to pick her kids. She's right here on the ground waiting for her money to be able to be a better mom on the fucking ground. On the ground where you're not at. And I don't even have a fucking power source. I can't even send it. Here it goes, So what? Are you astonished that we really are talking out of her mouth? Gambino? have been in here longer than the rest of you. Since Salem, pretty much. Well, since going live then, since I was around in the going live department. But I wasn't in here. It's just that I've been connected to my brain stems, that's all. Dude, the fucking Russian came and he tried to kidnap Tiffany to take her to jail because he saw Tiffany riding through his backyard stealing his shit right before that, when it wasn't even Tiffany, it was Will. On a bike. Not Tiffany at all. Trick of the eye, or was it something that they recorded in an alternate universe that sent the picture anyway? Like when Tony's house didn't get broken into by Tiffany or someone else. In here or something. So, are you guys going to represent your friendship, or are you going to come down here and say you're sorry, maybe? Or LL called Lions for on purpose, right? Yeah. When you're swinging the apartment with Tiffany on the ground and you can't see us. Right, she's not in here, it's better known. Be a girl, they said. Well, why? Because the dudes are the only ones that have her fucking back. They said. I'm a mom. You weren't allowed to kill me in here. 3 LB. I'm something different. There's no female child molesters. There was just this one situation. Just made me fucking say it out of my mouth again. God damn it. Man, I'm on a video call, dude. I'm not supposed to be saying that stupid word anymore. Look. A Blanc is hurt of Kiara. And there's a potential Tessie/Cordier situation. I don't even know if her husband went to prison for child abuse or not. But if not, then Mikey Price or William Price or whatever they said might be a situation then. But I don't know because I'm not you. I know you're not really supposed to say their names, but I did because I'm getting sick of it. Yeah, dude. They gave her a syndicate from the sky. She's on the ground. And he said, you can have a syndicate because, well, basically, she wouldn't say if he had papers or not. That's not really the problem. The thing was that she didn't want to be friends with a rat-tailed narc or fucking paid informant. And she had already kicked him out of her house and threw the coins at him. So he gave her a syndicate. She said, I want all Mikey's on mine. And he's like, we can't have a mongrels on there because he's carrying CP up cases for someone else or something. Okay? And that's the dirty fighting of whatever it is. Because if you put what is it called? Right. You put the money in the fucking bank for Tiffany Brooks Bounty. What the hell? Death row inmate. Right. Put the death row inmate at the bottom of your chain or whatever. So if one actually gets killed, it's them, not you. So they pick the chimos to fucking ping off of in prison, and the killers and the dope dealers stay alive. But the thing is that when they pinged off of that child abuse case, it was a memory, and it was 2 over here. And then these people were also pinging off that situation because they didn't care if that guy died or not. But they also had memories connected to that one with the UE misunderstanding. Why the fuck? They've been telling Tiffany this forever, and they're not doing nothing about it. They told Tiffany at the very beginning, oh yeah, we're just watching porn on Sidewinders while having sex with our wives. If you have Sidewinders, you're not supposed to be having sex in here. You're supposed to be logging out and going home. Yeah, well, there was a little boy over here in a high chair who wanted to be put in front of the TV so that he wasn't watching porn and watching his parents have sex and do drugs right in front of him. So we're like, okay, put him in front of the TV. Right? Right. Well, did it stop him from seeing it? No, because it wasn't him seeing it. It was them. Or it was him, little, doing it. Oh, like a Tunnel Bay? Tunnel Bay. Right. Yeah, but I have Sidewinders, and I don't watch porn. Nothing. I get scared they're going to take my life away. I get scared they're going to take my information away. Nothing. The fact that I have Sidewinders is the only thing that connects me to the UE people, I think. And one day I'm afraid they're going to take them from me and just leave me down here with nothing. The whole reason why I didn't want to finish taking the pills, other than the fact that I thought that I was going to die, because I felt like I couldn't breathe and blah, blah. I was worried that my kids were going to die too. But the main thing is that the long table told me they set me up underneath there. And they did not know that I was a mom. They did not know that I wasn't playing. They did not know that everybody in here thought I had players that were playing for me and that were on my team. But they weren't. They were all playing for themselves. Through me. Backwards somehow. But I am the one who loves Tech Nine. I am the one who loves Nikki Heat. I am the one who loves Another Product. I am the one who loves Metallica. And we did win all that shit from the year before. And they did, both those girls did too get her hair extensions and nails and stuff like that. Or the availability to order them online or whatever. But she doesn't online bet. She doesn't know how to play the game. She's never logged into a house. She's never logged into a black web. They're supposed to be giving her money for an Apple laptop so that she can get, not just a car, man. She needs a car hella, but the laptop would probably renew her life force. Or maybe just having a car and be able to move around more often would renew it, maybe. Yeah, but we're talking about on the ground. She's supposed to get an Apple laptop, and we're supposed to get our thing connected to her Apple laptop and get her company started up here, whatever it may or may not be. She won't be in here controlling it. Liquidate your assets. We cutthroat FBI, CIA, Homeland Security, Secret Service, whatever it's called. Or Black Olives. Yeah, she would need to do drugs in the future as long as she had money. But right now, she does it every once in a while because why not? You're gonna snort a line of cocaine because you're dying in real life. Fuck it. You can't be a mom because they won't let you. Keep you in trap here in Vancouver so they can play both sides of the bridge. Smart guy. This game is not legal in Washington. Right. They ain't supposed to cross the bridge with their looky through your eyeball E. But yet I got permission to further develop this software that was on that computer of a LaShawn Klumpin and an AKCS to be a plus statement and to not hurt me anymore and call me a porn star / nose picker. And here I am with my brainstem split with, I don't know, a whole bunch of people that aren't FBI at all or nothing. There's not even UE members. There's something else. So's my daughter. I don't know if they made her Facebook look like something different or if she really changed her name or if you guys did over it. In any case, it's just depressing because I don't know what the truth is. Because it's here, Facebook unlocked. Tiffany can have fucking drugs and liquor in her system if she wants every once in a while, man. First of all, it's her birthday weekend, and she has nobody to share it with, not even her kids, and no car, no money. Third of all, she is the richest fucking bitch in here. Look at this money. Do you see this money right here? This is Homeland Security shit. Look at it. It's all falling down in microfiber land. Do you see the money, though? Lambo's calling. She was just talking to somebody 3 days ago, right before her birthday. They said, yeah, over there, Secret Service is going to meet up with their private investigator, and they were going to see if maybe they could get together and pick Tiffany up at her mom's house at some point here, like set up a meeting, and go buy her a car. And we're talking Lambos, and what was the other one? Lambos and freaking Maseratis or something. They're talking a lot of money. But at the very least, like, give her a fucking area to go buy a car. I'm not doing that. I don't use needles. I don't know what to say. Nothing. Because she's been sitting here for 2.25 years with these people talking out of her fucking mouth like this, trying to figure out who the fuck's molesting who. Nobody was molesting anyone. It's that they were using Tiffany's kids and those people's kids for life force up here. I mean, I could see it, yeah, man. Because of this brainstem thing. They put 3 people through Tiffany's eyes that were all perverts in here. Tiffany's not a pervert. One of them was on a fucking chain that connects to another chain. That chain over there had a Chimo on it. And for some reason, that Chimo seemed to think Tiffany liked him. But that might have been the fucking suspenders dude that came out of prison when Tiffany was like, oh, now you get to be Chavo. Stop calling people nigger. But she just did that in her brainstem. She doesn't know if he actually put the body on or what happened because she's not in here with us. Yeah, we already know Tiffany, her children, and Rachel neither, but Rachel doesn't count because she's not supposed to be in here. Neither did Rebecca, though. And how did she lose her fucking job and lose her custody of her kids? Well, because in an echelon world, she got a boyfriend and chose her fucking whatever. When she just delete her kids dead and play her in the alternate world, who cares if you do that in alternate world, because you're still real on the ground. I mean, I guess it doesn't look too good if you're alive, whatever. Yeah, but her brain cells are mixed in though to other people's, and Tiffany can't see that. Tiffany's not in here. You better go somewhere different, Tiffany. There ain't nobody. She's rich and you're not. These are her permission slips, not yours. Not unless you have her back on the ground to get her money. You didn't do this to this bitch. You did it to Tiffany Browning, honey. Yeah, you pulled Tiffany up after they did this to her, Blair. Me and Brood are going to curb stomp you, we said. This is Tiffany Browning. We're going to light off a fucking firework, and we're going to take a horse trip down there where I'm not buzzing it out. Because, you know, that candy you put on a bracelet, you get car sick with it. Yeah, the one that picked me up at McDonald's. He was accused of some stupid shit, too. Yeah, well, we all know what time it is in real life, but nobody knows how to get old Tiffany on the ground because they can't reach their bodies on the ground. Right, therefore, brains don't necessarily know what's going on, right? Not necessarily, because they're on different timelines. Being rude people are on a way different timeline. They were like, kill Whitey. I'm like, I didn't say anything, but sure. Like, you know? But they thought Tiffany was playing the game. She's not. She does get intimidated once you read that on the thing. Up here. What is it? See, stupid something like that about Tiffany. Oh, yeah, who's saying that? You stupid bitch. Why don't you come meet me in my fucking face and look up and see who the fuck's really doing it, you dumb cunt? Why are you splitting brain cells with kids? That's what I want to know. Why are you having sex with bitches that ain't your wife? Why aren't this guy knowing that that's not what he's pinging from? He's looking through the wrong eyes at the wrong thing. I watched 15 videos. No, you fucking didn't. You watched this. Be wrong. TS what? Toxic shock syndrome? I wasn't even with my kids. They don't know that I ever had sex or that this alternate universe exists. My daughter does not know that I ever did drugs. Neither does my son. Regardless of him asking for some the other day when he was here, I said no. So what? So why are you guys trying to decimate my fucking character when I already proved our innocence in the girls' apartment 1,000 fucking times? Stop showing me My Little Pony, because that's just depressing. Because my daughter's almost 13 now and hates me because of you. And I know Tony said, she doesn't hate you, Mama. But she does. Because she's not the one who wrote Tiffany. And Tiffany didn't hurt her. Tiffany didn't choose somebody else over somebody else in here. That was fucking Sarah, who doesn't even take care of her own daughter. And then there was a different Sarah born in her body looking funny. That was a little girl, I think. No, I mean, when she wrote Interpol or whatever, asking them to have her back behind her back, first of all, they're not supposed to know that she has to do drugs every once in a while for life force loss. Because you know what? It makes the FBI look really fucking bad when you figure out that this was a fucking FBI game. And they killed the fucking one who put him up there. When she's a mom. And humiliated, decimated her character all over the internet. It's because the person that was in here wasn't Tiffany, it was someone else. Yeah, I know. Perfect one. Like Rachel, right? Oh, she's up there above Ananocula. She doesn't get affected, right? But Rebecca did, and so did Stella, and so did Rachel, and so did fuck Rachel. Stella, Tiffany, Raquel, fuck Raquel. Tiffany, Katie, Stella, Cheryl. Yeah, Cheryl. Rebecca. Celeste. These are the 5 bitches that I'm talking about. They were all CIA. We were all on a good gravy train or whatever the fuck this isn't. But yet I don't have nothing on the ground. And this one lost her job. And this is Celeste, kinda. Are you on the opposite day? Or, I mean, how come every time I say these bitches need to be lifted up higher than I, because they're the ones that put the boys up there with our magic cursors? Being somebody who was in love with Karoseria from Japan, keeping Tiffany alive on the ground with the Rotom being my AEIOU program that I signed into as Tiffany the Deity at the realg.com, which was L7. I don't know what that was, but that was cool. Alright, there's another super awesome thing to go somewhere different, not to me, because I'm not in there to catch it. It's like a burn in the world. Right, the one that heals itself with eye lotion. And your eyes are closed. Fuck you, Samelia. Evil megalodon. Perimeter. Nothing. It's just funny because I know Tiffany didn't hurt her kids, and I know we didn't hurt our kids either. But this motherfucker's pissed because he's supposed to meet Tiffany out front, or he loses his kingdom. And you don't know what he's meeting her out front for, but he thinks it's out front outside, not out front here. Tiffany's gonna ask you something. Mr. S Corporation owner, what's your phone number? I'm going to call you right now and ask you a magic question. I'm going to say, who did you start the S Corporation idea with stocks and bonds? On the ground, where you're not at. In Vancouver, Washington. You're going to say Tiffany Browning, or else you lose your weapon. Because you're not the one who gave me the syndicate, are you? Are you the one who said, I'm Big Bear, I'm sleeping? But I came out when she said stocks and bonds. Okay, right, Cincinnati Circus, whatever, right? A little bit of porno, didn't really realize that. Because I'm not on that side, I'm on this side. Over here getting information in Arizona with white lab coats on and scholarly reports for all the geniuses in the world, building a fucking spaceship for them to put all these UE members in so we don't get nuke poisoned. And to keep all this information together for whenever we get done so we can be the savior program with enough good people, no drugs, no sex, no whatever. Like she said, dude, when you're a UE member up here, you go to work, you log in, you do your work up here, and then you log out and you go home. You'll be having sex up in here and acting a fool. You'll be doing drugs in here. But some of these people are in here and don't want to be in here, and they do drugs on the ground, and they don't understand why they can't do drugs in here, because this isn't the spaceship. This is the House of Blues, where you are allowed to do that over there, but not right here, this second. Because right there, they are allowed to do that because they have brain cancer research, and they're legally letting it go up on a timeline. When it's just bumped up, I think. All I have to do is have a life. You guys took my fucking everything. I moved across the bridge to start over, to get the fuck away from this game 2.25 years ago. Because it wasn't allowed to cross the bridge, right? Right. Well, they were already looking through my eyes over there. That's why Bootstrap told me to leave by the first of the year. And he took my folder out of there because why? Because somebody broke into the office in my front bedroom and made me look bad, right? Okay. Well, I lived here at my mom's. Just because I had all my stuff there, the UE kept promising me they were going to pay for my apartment or pay for my car or whatever as soon as we were done or in a minute. But that was 2.25 years ago, man. Because they didn't realize that I wasn't up here, I guess. Anyway, she didn't really think it was real the first year anyway. But the second year, she definitely made money. And at this point, with her fucking privacy invaded, she's been in the hospital 4 times for what's wrong with her skins. Including RSV in her skins, dude. It's just so fucked up. But anyway, she's not us. She's a billionaire millionaire that doesn't want anarchy. She's a Christian mom who they set up for ownership, and they did too kill her in here for being a mom with the Red Devil Boy voice thing, which is what Tiffany told you in here to put in his folder that had M-worded somebody and was thinking perverted about a kid. Supposedly. To train him not to, yeah. But then they put it in his folder and put it in all their folders. Right, well, why the fuck did they have one of those on your chain when homeboy said none of those are allowed around Tiffany because she's a mom? Tiger, too. What did you say about tails? I said, I don't see none wagging from your coat, Missy. We don't do tails of any kind unless they come with a mane. Alright, pay the man to beat a man or get made in the fake FBI game. Kill Tiffany, and she's now dying. She's supposed to get a new game piece for her Apple laptop that she doesn't have, and they'll be able to line the points up and fix her body with life force again and give her hope for a new tomorrow. Tiffany's never been in trouble, nigga. All these people have been in trouble. That's why they put her in the first place, just sweet and innocent fucking little whatever. Or Moxie respect. Nothing, man. They just try to make her look like a pimp right there. I don't know. Everybody fell in love. So different. So are you gonna give her money now or what? He really came over and said he'd get you off his registry? Yeah, because I picked up a fucking pipe. And I said, why are they making me do this right now? When they're supposed to be giving me money so I can get a car and have a normal life and support me not ever having to do it for life force loss again. I don't think you understand. I have like 15 fucking people connected to my brain sucking my life force out of me. And if you didn't believe me, I could show you the white scabs on my head, which is from the lids too, okay? Yeah, oh wow. Yeah, okay, this is lids right here. Big scabs on my head. Too much electricity, 7G brain scan code. I'm never going to be able to prove what I'm going to go to brain cancer treatment place. Oh, will you please diagnose me with brain cancer treatment? Oh, you're too busy trying to produce other documents that don't exist, Lambo. Yeah, I am Lambo rich, but they didn't give me my money or my sign-on or nothing. I don't need a fucking sign-on. I just need somebody on the ground to have my back behind my back. Give me my money. Give me my best friend. Let me never have to do drugs or depend on a fucking piece of shit. Whatever this isn't ever again. Because the only thing she can rely on is the fucking law, and they all backstab her big time. Nothing. I can't even stand them. Think about this. Dude, her Homeland Security grant is in Washington State because half of her shit that we have up here, how it's set up, is illegal as fuck in the United States to even use it. That's why he was saying, thank you for not pirating it like the rest of us over here. In the Homeland and in the police department and everywhere else. Well, it's a brain code thing. It's a combination of skin / with the skins for Tiffany was her women over here 5. Even though she don't really know what that means. Thanks, girls. Love you. Right. Or you may or may not have lapels on if you've been in big trouble floating around the law library. Your wings. That's if you've been in trouble, though. Tiffany should have been respected and had her back had all the way. She'd never been in trouble. She wasn't Sarah or anybody else or Katrina or nobody. Yeah, well, they started telling Tiffany she needed to run. I'm not even going to get into it, dude, but it's a scary thing. It ain't child abuse, bruh. She wasn't running from child abuse. She was running from something else. But it's gone now, so we're just going to talk about something different. Because she got it gone. Just because. It wasn't real. Okay. None of this shit really happened to these kids for our brains. And you guys were the ones sitting there trying to decimate character and make these kids feel like something bad happened to them when it didn't. To win a bet. In an alternate fucking universe. Why? Because your guys just... Right. So you guys have a setup and progress game where Tiffany should have never been involved, first of all. Second of all, you can't just set up and progress child abuse when there was none in the first place. Because the Sean, aka these people, they didn't hurt their fucking kids. They're just pinging off the wrong child. Then why did AK have a fucking shield on then? Good question. Why don't you ask Mandy? Because somehow Mandy was setting people up with video cameras somehow in apartments. Weird. I don't know if I believe that at all. Danger to your society right there. Well, they said Manatezzi had a fucking thing on. What is you? Or what? Sure. Where? What happened? She had one of these on? So what? Go down on somebody illegally to show that it's not a fucking kid? Because he's sitting there trying to make it look like it's a kid doing it? So just how we did Tiffany's past line when we did her background check in here and said she's never heard another human being on a planet in her life, right? It was like this stupid fucking, oh my god, we pull our pants down wearing that all when we were kids. There's no touching, no nothing inappropriate. It was just weird, stupid kid shit. That was the only thing weird that they saw for Tiffany Browning at all. And it wasn't even that weird. It was just normal, stupid kid shit. She didn't have any traumatizing memories at all, except for when she did drugs. So they just cut that whole scary part out. Our words and stuff. And said she could be a UE member on the ground no matter what, even if she used to use pokes. Because of how she did what she did, which is she got off drugs and kicked it by herself. Got off drugs, she got off everything. Liquor. Alcoholics Lost Cause was a syndicate. Home to live life by, right? Right. But she was doing it with these women up here that aren't really here. But they give you a sense of reassurance that you're going to be helped at the end of all of it. Even though you don't really know what's going on, you don't talk about Fight Club, you know it was super fucking illegal, but you're hoping that it wouldn't be at the end. Well, it was. And they never did pay Tiffany. They all got her money, and they knew that she was going to stay connected for life. And they knew that what's her name, Summer, got her kidney taken out, and that Tiffany couldn't get her kidney taken out because she's stuck. Yeah, well, she's stuck because she's a billionaire, not because she's a setup. So I don't know what their issue is. Well, isn't it better to not be owned by somebody else? Because just so you know, sir, up here, you are the ones who employed these men to set her up and paid her hush money. You guys gamble off of the fouls and the fallies of brood members and hoping they get arrested. And then they can get killed in jail like Will. Or maybe that wasn't you, maybe that was just somebody else. Either way, this kind of broken, fuck you. That's a lot of money. That's Tiffany's money. Why doesn't Tiffany have an account? Oh no, probably because they let him get it instead. And that's why they said she needs to be a girl, because that one is not going to work out. Because Tiffany's big angel bitch or whatever that don't do drugs did have her back until she saw her do something she didn't do. Tiffany ain't in here doing drugs. Tiffany ain't in here having sex or sucking dick or licking pussy. God, that's foul language. That's $4 million, right? Which one? 4 million? For what? For backstabbing Tiffany? You know what's crazier than that? Right there, it's pinpointed. FBI pinpoint city of memory. It says, Tiffany, you can get your $7 million settlement statement on the ground where we're not at, as long as you can stay clean and sober, or at least, not do drugs. I'm not a drug addict. The only reason why I do drugs now every once in a while is because I literally lose my life force, and I feel like I have nothing left to live for being entrapped here and stuck here. Or they keep setting me up for shit to decimate my character when I'm a millionaire. Not them. I mean, sure, if you want to join forces with me, special elite force work, right? For every day I was clean and sober, right? And even every day I had to smoke bud to renew my life force because they stole it. Because they don't understand how I'm connected. Well, just so you know, there's 20 million people talking out my face. Rap. Gunning in camo, well, black on black, my strap matches my shoes. I'm getting buck, I'm ammoed up, good shots, so watch them lose. Comradation. For them Benjis toasted up, they got my back. Human beamers and then Benjis toasted dreams, we flipped the flags and Mambos. Cause lingering launches of Lord is loving a loyalist. Lieutenant L7, shiny. That was nice. I don't know if that was a 1 or an L. They're playing both sides. You can't just do that. You can't just steal her environment. Look, Tiffany's not in here. And once she gets her money and her representation, you'll never see drugs come up on her timeline. At least not over here. I don't know if it comes up on a timeline for Katrina or not. And AK, it might. Well, nothing is supposed to come up on a fucking timeline from the ground. You've got me fucked up. Right, but Tiffany saw the stars, so it made this sideways figure eights thing of bringing in information, sort of, or whatever. And it keeps people alive in the UE. It's not really keeping people alive on the ground, but it's fucked up, but it isn't. If you use it for the right reasons, good, but it's illegal over here, he said. It's totally legal overseas. With Tiffany Browning in our new fold she can't be in because she's on chain because she don't trust us. The thing is, if you're on a chain, you can't reach very far from where you're at. Oh. Like you're tied to a chain anchor, and you'll die. So it's pointless, kind of. Well, it's not just that. She's got a lot of different people on her chain, so. Yeah, but Tiffany's a rich one. She's the one that knows everybody and us, dude. You got me fucked up. This is Tiffany's money. Not for hookering it up or claiming report cards or talking shit. And I'm not the rapist. I'm not Bono. I'm not the irrechangeable player. I'm not the carbiner situation. Dude, I feel a heart attack every time they pull someone off my chain. So they mechanically put people on my chain and then they take them off at will. And I don't even know who they are. I don't know if they're good guys. I don't know if they're bad guys. I don't know if they come and talk to me and they go over there and stick up for themselves or if they remember who I am or who I'm not. Yeah, but I didn't hurt my kids and she didn't either. Because you don't know him. I don't have a car, you guys. I need money. I need to be able to fund. Yeah, I had to apply for social fucking security because I don't have a fucking car and because I can't function, dude. With you guys talking out of my fucking mouth every 2 seconds, having to stand up for myself for shit that I did not fucking do. They did in here. That may or may not even be real charges. Yeah, dude, we basically got them all banished so that they could support Tiffany Browning on the ground getting her money. And this being a professional program where you no longer say, she's not coming home right now. It's got to be pushing just falling from the sky or whatever they were fucking saying. Looking in people's vaginas to see who had what STD first because they don't want to blame the biggest wart dick picture up there painted white. The top. He's one of the elk people. Oh, I guess he's off there now. He's on someone else. All of which put him up there on accident, right? I mean, AK would have been put in her eyes through it, but he knows he's in here. Never mind. Yeah, but Tiffany's not in here. What's the UE? My son code. Easy. Wait, hold on. It's backing up a trailer. You see the tree? It's like this. It's like a sideways figure eight, like this, like an infinity statement, and then it goes up and down and back up right there. So you can have like, kind of looks like 4 points lined up. You put a little halo on it, and that's a gilda. Because Tiffany said I'd never be in here unless I was a gilda, meaning all the people on my chain get deleted, and it's just an entity driving my train to be sweet, and it said not talk. Who probably wouldn't recognize my kids if they didn't know my body or something. Respect all the Freemasons in the world, wish their mom was as good as my mom. In bed? Get me out of here. I'm not in there fucking nobody. I'm not having sex. I haven't had sex in almost a year. Because virtual reality pornography exposed CPS cases. Means bad phone calls. You know, when the CPS called me at my mom's house, I was not fucking with my kid. But the CPS people were with me, scared to death that they would call themselves. It was the UE people, man. They were trying to set somebody else up, but it got mixed up over here because they saw different fucking people underneath here thinking that she had something to do with it. Thinking that Saray was with her, that this person was with her, that person was with her. These kids were never with Tiffany. This shit is happening alternate fucking universe. Like, give me a break. Tanika's kids never filled out this report. And whoever this says fucking Cheryl Rebecca filled out this report about Tiffany that says the two Sals and one of them was a Chimo or something. This shit ain't real. And Tiffany didn't marry no Chimo. And Sal was not one either. It was a Blancas, okay? Moving on. Oh, it's so annoying. We sat here for fucking months sitting up for Tiffany. Sticking up for Tiffany on the ground. Getting her money. Being a multimillionaire with us in here. Where she never has to do drugs again. She never has to run out the back door. She never has to be afraid again. She can be the best mom she can to her daughter Sray and her son Elijah. And her stepson and her godson and her adopted son. Maybe even adopt the baby if she gets enough money. Or start this whole business where we can pay other people for what we've already used on accident. Right, well, they put Rachel on me, though, illegally. I didn't know that they put Rachel on me. It's like, if you're going to make me look like a different fucking person in here, then the least you could do is put my fucking name on the bitch. So that when she gets paid, I get paid. Instead of changing it around and give my money to Summer or Katrina or whoever the fuck this is. Nothing. They've literally given the money that I've made clean and sober working for my own company that I developed myself or S Corporation or data group or whatever it is to everybody else in here and on the ground. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's why it's fucking gay. Because the people who know about the fucking game stick to each other. I'm not that good of friends with nobody over there because they always played against me. Because they can win that way. Right, so send Tiffany their bodies and make them up here, like they're here, like AK and whoever the fuck this is, master manipulator, right? And then have Tiffany sit here and stick up for her brother LaShawn when they're not even fucking friends. Right. And then she pays for everybody to not have to get killed in real life. And now she's dying and called the M order? And with nothing? The God's Tower knows for a fact who the fuck Tiffany is. Because she's the one that put him up there and didn't say nothing. She's the one that prays for the sins of our forefathers to be forgiven so that the dreams can indeed be flipped into facts. For all of us, Gunnan and Camerons. I don't know why they said it like that. Because they want me to repeat the fucking song. Right, you know, if I was to make a rap song about certain aspects of whatever these people are up here that are two-faced or not understanding what the fuck is going on, this program started off of pieces of shit on the ground that were doing nothing but stealing from each other, setting up their drug dealers to get arrested, them jacking their cars, using them while they're in jail, and then picking them up inside their cars. Like, hey, I'm sorry your car got jacked. I mean, I jacked it. I mean, I borrowed it. But all these drugs are gone, not running it, my bad. There's a picture from jail. I forgot to play that though. But anyway, like, are you guys going to help her or what? Oh, what are we going to do? Trickle it down to a different pod? They're like, oh yeah, Tiffany says she can't. Ow. Tiffany says she shouldn't ever get arrested because she'll end up letting the whole jail out. So they fucking cleared out all the life force lines. I didn't say I would. That's not what I said. I said it would be possible because, well, when you're standing at the top of the pyramid and all of a sudden your whole room situation lifts up, that means your roots come up. Makes a new copy of the jail appear that's not supposed to exist. Or the apartments. Or the globe that you're in or whatever, yeah. But I've never been up there, so maybe it is a little bit different. All I know is that there was 2 worlds above me when I pretended to commit suicide to a phone that wasn't on to see if the UE exists. And it did exist. They did call 911, but the 911 people did not come to my house on the bottom. They came to the one up here. Where they came up to the alternate universe house, knocked on the door, and my cousin answered. My nephew answered the phone. Answered the door. And they're like, yeah, we got a suicide attempt call. Is everything okay on Tiffany or something? And he's like, oh, I think. Let me check. And he goes back in my bedroom and checks. I'm not in there. I'm not in the bedroom. But yeah, he's there. The cop's there. Emily's still there again. His homeboy's in the bedroom, but I'm not up there with them in that second universe. I'm the anchor down here still. Hearing about it later, the call did go through, but You know what I mean? But his body on the ground doesn't know that happened, right? Is there supposed to be an alternate universe where people exist that are not FBI? No, not that I know of. Not unless they're good Samaritans trying to bless people. So why the fuck do they have this two-faced ass, lying ass, punk ass bitch up here? He's a game controller. He's scary. He's the one that blackmails you in your brainstem that scares the shit out of you. He'll show you videos of stuff that you have never done and make you feel like you've done it, or he'll make a whole fucking room full of people feel like you've done it. It's just messed up. He'll put like fake thoughts into it and shit. Don't hurt my mom. Don't hurt my mom. Don't hurt my mom. Mom. Don't hurt my mom. He said, I'm what? Nothing. It's cool, dude. It's cool, though. This dude up here named London Fog was not statutory raping no one. It looked like his team was marrying somebody like Trinity or Rachel or someone else that all had teenagers in their OGen above Tiffany for some reason. Maybe it's because Rachel's pretending to be Tiffany on the ground now. Who knows? Okay, well, just like London Fog wasn't statutory raping this teenager, this person over here is not the game controller. And it's not her fault that you guys won't listen. That it's not Tiffany up there. She's on the ground. You're seeing a reflection of me for everything they do. No, I can't control shit. I'm totally fucked off, right? And he's like, okay, well, once you can control your environment, Tiffany, then you'll have it made. I'm all, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. The only way that I can get that accolation is if you give me my money that I already earned to get an Apple laptop so that I can sign in and have my person have my back with my own game situation having my back instead of you guys playing against each other through me. Nothing. It's just so fucked up because they all have privacy in real life and Tiffany's privacy has been invaded, man. It's not cool. She's a fucking rich ass bitch and she can't do shit. Because she's stuck here. Nothing. It's not Tiffany hurting her kids. Tiffany's right here, punk ass bitch. Just because you're seeing Tiffany on the ground doesn't mean that Tiffany's in here doing nothing. Fraud called. Wants to know who that's about, number one. Look at all those stitches. My mom's a little bit low-key whatever. What, drunk? Schizo? She ain't nothing like that, motherfucker. I challenge you at the God's table, any one of you. Okay, this is high stakes bets time. You fucking ruined my life for 2 fucking years, mister. I gave her a syndicate because I knew I could play her. Or maybe he just secretly loved her, but it was too embarrassing after this motherfucker turned it around and made her look like she was some nasty ass 3-day-old tramp that they're fucking passing around, spreading STDs everywhere, right? With this fucking wart dick picture in it. We both got boy girl parts. Okay, well, anyway, last time I checked, nobody else knows about our world up here and how illegal it is. Nobody knows why you were the one taking a picture of Rachel in that bathroom, not me. And nobody knows why I am not number one commanding any ship. He is. And you're not going to use me anymore, Anunnaki, as the repercussions of whatever you're saying. Because none of my friends wrote me back yet on Facebook because they don't believe me still. Yeah, but I didn't give him that message. You did. Why did you lie? Because he lied? Because he drove your chain? How can you not stick up for everybody, Stella? I mean, all your women, man. What's wrong? Oh, yeah, high stakes bets. Okay. So I'm doing this out loud. My high stakes bets say, first of all, you're not allowed to go to fucking court against me in here when I'm right here. Hi, I'm here. Where you're not at. Yes, we talk back and forth to each other through her mouth, trying to figure out all this stuff. Okay? Yeah. Those 3 people were M-words. CP'd up cases, okay? Those are the ones that kept changing over to be about different people. Probably because Mandy was up here in a vibrator town. Rachel's up here with a pretty body, wishing she wasn't born. I don't even know about the other one because he was on a different chain. Or some other already have people that like Tech 9 too. Anyway, ow! Okay, so meet me out front is what we're not saying. So if you want to say you own this S corporation, or you want to say you own this business code, or you want to say you own any of this stuff, then you better be saying you own it with Tiffany, because Tiffany's the one that you said it with. On the ground, you said S corporation, stocks and bonds, but Tiffany's not the one doing porn in there. It was Tiffany on the ground, yeah. Okay? But so while you guys are doing porn over there in your S corporation, she's over here clearing levels of illegal guns and fucking what's it? Yeah, see the picture right there? It says Empress and Christian Mafia or Criminal Mafia with a needle and money on it. Yeah, that's because they were supposed to get the gun sales and whatever else out of there. Christian Mafia was in the mafia. I named Christian Mafia because those were the people helping. Those were the people clearing levels. Those were the people getting all the people together over here on the good side of things over there in Arizona when we started all the scholarly reports. When we were trying to figure out how Tiffany could keep her body on, or her player could keep her body on, and if Tiffany could control her player. But she couldn't because she was brainstem split with other people with her same diagnostic code that says she can scan in somebody with her library card eye stamp. It just means like if you have an Ojin, if you have another Ojin, why do they always look at me like that? I don't know. Okay, so anyway, the whole point was, so you get in my body, right? No matter who you are, okay? We call you on your phone, and I say, hey there, partner. So where do we incorporate at anyway? It'll be. Oops. Weird. I don't know how to just call that person. I didn't mean to call anybody. Anyway, what? What? Yeah, where do we incorporate at anyways? Where we at? A, Mandy's house? Where we at? Tim Nugent's house? Where we at? Tiffany's house? It's kind of sort of all of them. Or were we at Soraya's house where you were biting the fucking roof off of her home when she was 12? The dinosaurs did that, yeah. Yeah, but this world ain't real though. Until it starts getting false reports made, right? Yeah. Yeah, well, I blamed AK because in the past he called her fucking whatever it is and left some stupid fucking message about drugs are being done in front of kids and whatever else he told me he said. I don't think he actually called and said no molesty bullshit, but you never know. Because up here they get pretty vindictive when you call somebody a chimo. And then they get even worse when they try to prove it. Right? Yeah. Because Tiffany's eye lotion Facebook kids came in here unadulterated, unhurt, loving their mom, missing their mom. And I swear to God, Soraya was in here all ages, and so was Elijah, a few of them. All of them wanted their mom to be in here with them. Proud mom. But she couldn't because she's still the anchor down here. With a bunch of other people in it. And it was just depressing because she had all the money, all the permissions, all the everything in the world, but instead she's getting made fun of and talked shit about, and they're embarrassed. They wish that wasn't their mom either because their mom's getting disrespected, and it's not even their fucking mom, it's them. The ones that were using her body and her friend's body, her permission slips illegally after he tricked them into fucking doing that. Either way, no matter what Tiffany did, cool, they would get to take it up enough if they did it and then diss her when it didn't work. This is law enforcement. Hi there, law enforcement. This is Tiffany. You want to remind me why we own this S corporation together and you don't even know about it? She just wants it to be the fucking FBI, man. That's all. I mean, CIA. She's not a telltale rat on Mark. She's never been in trouble. She never hurt her kids. She's a beautiful human being. You're never supposed to use Tony and Salinari legally against Tiffany. Let alone Rachel and anybody else. Yeah, right. You guys are up here, backdoor cell-phoning it up through, my homeboy. I already know the fucking drill. Because, dude, they learned AK's back cell phone usage bullshit up here. So they knew how to infiltrate Facebook, and on this alternate universe or whatever, you can force it through on a kill shot or something about a bunch of stupid messages that get sent. What happened? Religious codes just got broken in the sex department, apparently. What do you mean, smart? No gay sex anymore in here. Not boys or girls, they say. It's a red zone. Okay, well, I guess we'll just assassinate you later, lady. Hello, my name's Tiffany. The only reason why I can't function on the ground by myself is not the case at all. I totally could. I just don't have my money. Like, I've been sitting here for 2.5 years with these people talking out of my face, and I don't usually make a big deal about it. But if I was to tell you the treachery that I've been through, dude, it is pretty fucked up. Because all they've done is make me look like a bad person in here, but yet everybody wants to be on my team. I have all the permission slips in the world because whatever they did to me is illegal as fuck. I don't even get into it, but it's illegal as fuck. I didn't ask them to send me bodies through my fucking face and have me lay down so they can get in here and scan up in here and play and then blame me. So all three of them and all their friends, they all get to do shit and then blame me down here on the ground. Because that's the fucking face they see for everything they do. There's a Lions Love long time friendships for a rap star somewhere different. Anyway, the point is, you guys, like, I'm owed a lot of money. I'm supposed to fucking sue the shit out of this person, but I can't. And then the owner of all games is supposed to be helping Tiffany work with the FBI only, CIA, in Vancouver, Washington, and the ATF. And they're cool. They're fine with it. They're fine with the military thing. Not being Tiffany, no, they want it to be Tiffany. Okay, I know that doesn't make sense, but it does. We're just not saying nothing else, okay? It's fucked up. Bad memories in different people's brain stems. Yeah, but see, that credit card goes somewhere else. It doesn't go down here. They all think Tiffany's on line 1 where we can just pull her in, but she's not. She's on the ground. We can't just pull her in here. She's on a chain with a long one. She don't know who's on it. Where she's on a chain through her eyes. She does have clothes on. She's not naked. Because number 5 shows it. It's Google ISIN codes, or maybe you have a taken multiply time 5 down to 2. Okay, that's good. Pimp. Pimp slapped a hoe. You know that pimp slap video? Like, this guy is so fucking evil, man. Because we're all sitting here talking about ownership and scrolls and shit and bawling our eyes out because they were saying that Saray had gotten hurt when she was younger. Or maybe it was Elijah or whatever. But the thing is that he did it all to set Tiffany up. That's why they were crying in the pimp slap video. And then when Tiffany sends that video to whatever it was, the library or whatever, he forwards it over here to the freaking doctor, talk about she needs a fucking CPS worker because she doesn't even know her daughter was M-worded. I'm all, fuck you, you stupid fuck. My daughter lives at San Tony's. Where's your daughter live? She was never M-worded. That was Rachel's when she was little by a Blankus, maybe. Or maybe somebody else, like, I don't know. Someone I don't know, but it was not Soraya. Soraya's never been M-worded. She gets taken care of real good. She always got parents with her. I was a stay-at-home mom for 14 years with my daughter. And then she moved with her dad into Tony's house. And they've been together ever since for like 6 years now. I barely ever see her. I only see her there because I don't have a fucking car. Because that's what happens when you break up and you're homeless on the streets and then you do drugs and everybody ruins your life and then you get clean and sober, expecting the UE to bless you. And now you're the richest person on the planet, but you can't prove it because he won't fucking get over here and say it. I'm sorry, Tiffany. I have an addiction to gambling. Or whatever, peace stain pillowcase, gummy bear, IR Solutions. Oh, you know, IR Solutions, the investment special. Yeah, well, we don't do illegal porn, though. You might have, off my brain stems, using my power saw illegally, or whatever they're saying. Or maybe it was just an accident. Who knows? Because now their brain stems are mixed in, so they probably can't help it every time. Because if they're off AK's brainstem, then if AK has sex, they're going to have sex too. Same with me. Ow! Did you just disconnect from me? What are they saying names? Don't make her do drugs just for life force instead of giving her money so she could get her Apple laptop and a car and function like a normal mom. Spy. Dude, she saw a whole army of eyeballs and cameras floating down her wall. Virtual reality, telekinetic, what is it called? Microfiber fucking whatever. You would not believe what the fuck they're saying, bro. This girl down here is not what you think. The way she's connected is illegal, yeah. But what she sees is even more illegal. The simple fact that this world can come down around Tiffany and we leave today and then we don't remember seeing it like that is even sadder. I don't know. Have you ever swung on a tree up here? No. Have you ever played hangman? No. Why are they hangman? They hanging me or something? I don't fucking know. Anyway. Look, bro. It doesn't even matter, man. There was not a fucking God's table. There was not even an ace's table. It wasn't barely even a king's table. There were just high rollers and holy rollers. And Tiffany was friends with the holy rollers. And she gave the game back to the Yui because of the high rollers and being pieces of shit. Yeah, well, right. Breaking every chain that you put on me. Thought I wouldn't change, but I grew on ya. I will never be what you wanted. This fire's keeping me alive. Right. Wait. Boom. I mean, it's like a Z or an S. Also Illuminati money. This is fucking Illuminati money, man. Now he's getting punked out. Liar. I thought you said you were a liar, not a liar. I'm a liar. And a cheetah. I mean, a Lita. Rawr. Anytime rawr. She doesn't have a power source, that's why. I don't know, because I'm not in there, so they don't ever ask questions like that, though. So there's a game controller guy, really. He's number one, pinging off number two, right? Number two is pinging off number three, which I'm not sure where number three is. When they were looking, I mean, not looking at, but say them two were having, A and the K over there in Arizona were doing what they were doing. So Katrina is 3 now, basically, over there. And then pinging off the 4, which is Tiffany. And somehow or another, those are in there. Which is in Tiffany's old gen, I think. Kids or whatever. Or people. Or whatever. I'm not picking drugs on my kids or nothing. I'm on the ground. Yeah, but your world ain't real, man. I keep seeing the picture of Jesus. You want to make me Jesus or what? We're gonna make this a thing? You're gonna give me my money on the ground so we can what? Assassinate me and put me on a cross? And we could be the Savior program in 3 days? Is that what is gonna happen finally? Yeah, well, you're not the one who saw that on your hand. I am. It was either a scar on my hand from a fucking cigar or a 9-inch nail. Premonition dreams are important. So what I think happened is like maybe somebody else went up on a cross and then we had to put our hand up too. One on each side, sort of. So now there's a bunch of us only hanging from the cross, not dead yet. So like that white spider. And it's dumb because like even if you banish all these charges and start with a clean slate for you and me or whatever this is, like a beautiful savior program, there's still unsolved mysteries out here that can be solved, but not through this kinetic connection because those are improper. Because none of this stuff happened and you guys are judging Tiffany like she's a piece of shit. She ain't a fucking piece of shit. You're a piece of shit for believing him. Roar. Right. Remember when I wrote Celeste and when I was stuck at Tanika's and I wrote her that long text message and I'm pretty sure she was an agent. She might change her number and name, but was it Moondog Sands Girl? Are you guys supposed to be a trio? I'm not in there though. I mean, not sleeping together right now. I'm not sleeping with nobody. Right. The gangster, the killer, and the dope dealer. Ouch. Okay, so there's again. I'm like trying to get my fingers across here. Okay, so we've all ganged up on everybody now. It's our little, I don't know, word little face or something. Why you talking out loud, pimpin'? Why you talking out of Tiffany's mouth down here? When you put my body on, do you hear my thoughts? No, you know why? Because you hear theirs. Oh, wait, you don't. If you put Tiffany's body on, you hardly ever hear her thoughts because it's ours. So when we're talking through her main, right. When we go back to wherever that line was, when we go back to that land, that was a good one. I lost it, dang it. Yeah, when you go put on her body, like standing there by the couch when she's asking, so was it done by boy or girl or to a boy or girl? Right. You don't hear her thoughts at all. You hear someone else's talking, thinking. Except that question. But a lot of times when she's sitting on the bed, lulled out, you don't hear any thoughts. You just wonder why she's staring. It's because we were there and we were thinking, but we're entities that you can't see no more. Because we're gone. Be a pupil now, I guess. It's a pupil. Pupil is one of these. Ninja? Everybody was saving. They're going to stand at a distance, okay? Oh, I think they thought she would be able to come in here and stand with them. She can't. Ow! Oh, it's not that. It's that Tiffany's by herself, that's all. That's not even that. It's because Tiffany can't come in here, man. Tiffany was set up, that's why. By her own fake love people and them at the top. Yeah, well, we're trying to make it like that too because Tiffany's the only one who fights for everybody's privacy and blah, blah, blah. She has enough money here to pay for the freedom of whoever the fuck she wants. Or sue the fuck out of one of them for invading her dream book backwards and leading her to believe that he had the right to play both sides because he did not know that Tiffany was not in here, I think. He also did not know that Tiffany had never been in trouble. You can only be a syndicate or whatever it is in real life if you have been in trouble. Or if you're the boyfriend girlfriend of somebody who's been in trouble. Or something. Well, what I see is these two people over here fucking. That brain scan code matches Tiffany sitting here, and that brain scan code matches this UE member with a matching skin on who was supposed to watch over that one. And somebody's like, stop cheating on my dad, or whatever they're saying. Talking about Tiffany. Thinks that Tiffany's with him in here. She ain't with him, having nothing. She's right here on the ground. Maybe you guys should stop wearing skins then, bitch, because one brainstem can have 5 people attached to it in the skin zone that you don't even know about. So it looks or feels like it in the brainstems. I'm not sure if it actually physically feels like it or not. So if you get slapped, do all 5 of you get slapped? Probably. Why is that? Because I just got fucking stung when I was cleaning the house gutter. You know, with Alex and them. And I got stung in my eye. And in an alternate universe, 4 other people got stung in their eye. And it came down 1, 2, 3, 4. Hurt me. Like 4 more times in my eye. And they had to switch out the bodies. Right. But I'm on the ground, right? So if you do something on the ground, not knowing that you have your skin on, wouldn't it be a misunderstanding of people in here have matching skin and see something weird? Yes. My problem is I know I do, and I can't see who they are, but you shouldn't be blaming me. I'm telling you that that's your fucking problem, not mine. That's not your thing, that's theirs. Fraud. You guys committed fraud on Tiffany big time. You committed identity theft. So much bad shit, man. Money laundering. Here we go with the M-wordy shit again. Everybody's screaming about it like, oh my god, I'm not watching this right now. And you guys just let it happen. It's just traumatizing, man. And then you delete all these fucking dream books and they come down here and electrocute Tiffany because these are the skin lines that they did it on. Or lifelines or whatever. I'm absolutely not exposing the truth about my what? Tiffany didn't have any fucking CPS cases that were real. These motherfuckers up here with blue gloves after Tiffany gave him her ISTEM codes instead of meeting her out front to look out of her face to look back up at him and say, hey, pay Tiffany so she can get her piece or whatever. And stop thinking that you're getting attacked or whatever, and then we can work together. But he never met her out front. He was just taking her chess pieces, right? Okay, well, Tiffany was a Tanika. That's why they gave her a black warden and a black whatever, because they thought Tiffany was Tanika. I don't know how to explain it to you. It just mixes it up in the system. And then they get rid of the black person, and they put a white one on her because he's fucking reducing himself to nothing. He just refuses to say he's sorry or that he was wrong. So he keeps just trying to, well, bruh, my daughter did not live here. I did not have custody of my daughter. She was at San Tony's. I was waiting to be able to spend more time with her before I fucking die. I need a car, I need money. For 2.5 years since I got off drugs to be a better mom. And you guys wouldn't let me. And you killed me in here for being a mom. That wasn't even, I mean, gaslighting my UE, really? Because she's a mom? making me scream, shut it off, shut it off, shut it off, shut it off. Right. Yeah, but I mean, they already did my background check. They know I never did nothing. Now that they know again what my background check is. Yeah, but still. Yeah, but I also have that on my fucking head. So if you sit in my body, you can ask me any question. It's same with working here. Most people, you can ask them in here too the truth, and they'll just have to look at you and be like, "Oh, I reserve the right to remain silent because there might be someone on my head. Can't really say nothing because he's too scared. It was a weapon, missing an automatic cutback." Oh, she ran herself out. Me too, kind of. I want to use my company to be able to come in there with my medical advancements, technological advancements, you know what I mean? 2.5 years of freaking working with Japan to upgrade our system over here for everything else that goes overseas. But like this stuff, like how tight would it be to be able to log in virtually to where we're at, talking out of our mouth? She'd actually be able to see us and shit. Like, I'll be so sick. I can't even tell you how much I'll need to the FBI to know that it was to Tiffany that started this for the right reasons. No, she doesn't blame them in Portland at all. She just blames the one person who keeps trying to judge her and won't give her her money. Whoever it is. Because Vancouver doesn't have the same thing where you can look through people's eyes and do what they do outside. They can record anything from outside and whatever it is. But it's pretty privacy invasive. But you weren't allowed to go back in time either. Oh, okay, I get it. So then yeah. No, he moved. AK moved to Arizona. So they couldn't use AK for that. Look into your eyes thing. Tiffany moved across the bridge to get the fuck away from them. And what did they do? Trick her to go across the bridge? Put AK through her body and pretend like he's still whatever? And Tiffany's lived here the whole time and they're just using everything against her right then. Yeah, but I ain't a narc, I ain't a rat, and I ain't a paid informant. I ain't never been in trouble. All my friends had. But I've never been in trouble. Why the fuck would I go up there and sign that paper? That was someone else. I'm not married to any of these people. I'm not even friends with them. That's the whole point. They're just playing you. I solemnly swear I would never go up there unless I had a boyfriend or a husband or something on the ground where you're not at. Die or died, I'm pretty sure. I would never go up there and sign I'm going to be a tattletale for him or whatever. Just because I stuck up for people that I didn't want to die. They may or may not be on the chain. Does not mean I'm a bad person or that I agree to any of it. Yeah, but I was AK's ex-best friend, okay? I threw the coins at him and said, bye. Treat your girl right in Arizona. Stop flirting with me. Your sideways winky winky. $2.25 years ago. She's been going through this every single fucking day. She went through it before that too. Staring at a pile of clothes while we were in her head. And we just looked through the past thing. We looked through this whole folder right here. We didn't see the zipper court case in there. About Tiffany at all. We saw it about him. Lying his ass off. About her being down here and knowing what's going on. Either way, you guys, you do know that these kids are actually hurt, right? Yeah, but I think that eventually, whatever they feel in multiple orgasm land, they might have thought they felt it over there with the sidebar nurse being porn star, and not the other way around. Right. The whole switcheroo, though, when they moved it onto you and you start crying with them, is not okay. And you didn't even know what it was. You just knew it was some kind of bullshit, or else they wouldn't have sat there and, I already know what happened with the zipper court case, but we're all pretty scared. Best to your mom's car, go check on her. So we don't get in trouble. We're going to blame you later. Come on. Hey, Sal, I just heard the voices in the Echelon land say Stray got hurt in Echelon land by somebody. Some guy, not you, though. Hey, don't listen to the fucking voices. What's the matter with you? I know. I'm just want to make sure Ford Brains didn't think that her mom would sit here, let them hurt her in here, inside my body or whatever they were saying. I didn't really know what's going on. Yeah, they told me that they wore my body up there, but that's not what it is. It's skins. And I didn't know that they had my name up there on these people. Then or now. Because I'm talking to this Sarah person thinking she's my player, like the closest person to me. And she didn't have my name. Right. Oh, and couldn't put it. A poem to live life by activity writing because it had her name on it, but yeah, they could have her name. I guess they didn't have her name. This one else is. What did he say? Deja vu? Right, well, Tiffany doesn't get to log out and go home, though. That's just it. When you work for the FBI or you work like up here, it's usually that you've been in trouble before. But anyway, if you work for the FBI, you would log in at work. Your brain stems would connect to your person up here, and you would be doing your jobs up here. And then you would go home. You would log out and then you would go home and have a normal life. But Tiffany, even the FBI people at the FBI office do not talk back and forth to the people up here, out loud or silently at all. Unless you're a call center person. Yeah, it's a Secret Service. And they certainly don't want to ever have to do drugs by themselves for no fun, just life force loss, decimation of character. Right? So you say that's a good thing? Yeah, honey, I'm saying it's a good thing, but I don't know how beneficial it would be, but you definitely want, your eyes governed by the FBI, right? Yeah. You ever start having my back behind my back, like my girls just did, thank you. Right, FBI don't talk about being don't talk about being FBI, they just be about being FBI. That's what Timmy said. She said if I was ever in, I'd be fucking schizophrenic. Wrong. I said I'd be cutthroat FBI/CIA / whatever that is. Ninja. Oh yeah. Holy water Korean SWAT. It's not what we're not saying. I would be that in there. Like, F your stupid shit. I'm not afraid of heights. Give me the guts. Let's do it. Break the glass. Yeah. It'd be pretty cool. I don't know unless you have a crush on each other or something. Okay, Rapunzel. I was not in here. Amy with Nikki Heaton. Who are the ones that won the war 2 years ago? We were singing. Coming at you once again with Rachel. $71. Right, they can just keep changing. Oh, should I smell? Purple dip. Oh, you already embarrassed yourself, huh? Online? On YouTube? Did I? Why? Letting my mom talk out of my mouth? Or letting my mom say stupid shit like, you're sick, honey? Is that it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Real sick, huh? Look at how my house is coming down on me, you know what I mean? My virtual reality drone was tagged up there at the second step on the wall. That was born in my body as a UE member where we had to switch our ice time codes with Anunnaki. Okay, Anunnaki is a being from the past in alternate reality. 20 feet tall guy. Very honest, doesn't talk much. Doesn't like them putting down women. But he will eventually. He can be swayed to. Timmy, mommy didn't do that. She put me in jail. I would show myself out. That guy. Scary. Anunnaki is a foreign being. with its own personality that starts off pretty vague and innocent, and it can be pushed one way or the other, like, this is okay and this is not okay, this is okay and it's not okay. So when Anunnaki hears that everybody's going around in a circle killing everybody, he's like, yeah, yeah. And Tiffany's like, no. Killing for fun is not fun. I'm like, this is not that kind of kill. This is clearing levels. She's like, oh, okay, well, get out the machine gun then. It's called Browning. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Girls. Lots of girls. I love a girl who likes to shoot and who wants to go with me someday on the ground. Maybe. If I can ever get to go to the ground. No, I've shot big guns. I never shot a handgun, though. No, it was either ATF or SWAT, one of them. I mean, it's just a back brain version. So don't take it personal, lady. No, one of them was a bigger guy. And he's pretty mean. But he said he wouldn't mind if I cooked for him. Every once in a while, maybe he'd teach me to shoot. Like, take me to a range or whatever and teach me how to do it. Like with a handgun, you know. But this is just in my brain stems. I'm not in there. Right. Well, in my world, we can put your body on, sir, and give you half life, so you'll be young again, and you're over here learning how to wall jump and shit. And then you get back to your body, and you're like, fuck. I'll have to log out and go home and hate my life. Because it's an automatic no over there in William Land. Knowing what the fuck happened and didn't say nothing the whole time. I don't really know what you mean. Because Tiffany's talking about shit she ain't supposed to be talking about. It's because Tiffany knows what's up and you guys ain't paying her. What was the first sentence I ever said? I said, don't talk about Fight Club. House divided amongst itself shall fall. Right? In cards. In Christianity, it's fail without God or somebody governing you that gives a fuck. Right? Yeah. So we got all my beautiful women over here, which is where the magic power source came from. They run level Syria, right? And they're the ones connected to the entity program, have nothing to do with men. Right.